everybody, thank you for joining me here on Messy Girl Crafts. My name is Ashley, and if you're new here, welcome in. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome home. Today we have a special Mother's Day guest, my mother. I call you Mom, but do you want to tell them your name?
Oh, my real name? I almost forgot for a second. Daphne is my name.
My name is Mom, M-O-M.
M-O-M. My name is Daphne, but I go by Mom.
Yeah, so feel free to call her Mom in the comments. But this is my mom, Daphne. She's going to be hanging out with me today. It's obviously, we're not filming this on Mother's Day. It's currently April 7th. What day? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Is it Wednesday?
Yes, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's the week of Mother's Day, okay? And we are hanging out in real life today. But we wanted to film this video for you as a Mother's Day special. And I'm going to teach my mama how to diamond paint. But I picked this project up, and I'm actually, this was not necessarily planned. I ordered this because I thought it would be cute for us to do for Mother's Day. But then with all the tariff and this, stuff, I didn't think it was going to come in time. So it literally showed up today. So we're going to do this. I got this cute little gem house. I wish it was a real birdhouse. Wouldn't that be cool? I feel like the birds would eat the gems though, and then that would be...
the crows would take them.
It wouldn't be safe to put outside, but
especially the animals I feed.
Yeah, my mom, she'll tell you, but she has a whole zoo in her backyard. But this is called a gem house. I don't know if that's what they're all called. But this is the Birdie Love.
Birdie Love. Well, that's Birdie Love for me.
Well, that's why I got it. I wouldn't have gotten this for myself.
I know.
But for you, and it lights up. My mom's obsessed with the little fake lights in the house. Solar. She has them on it's solar. She's got stuff on timers. At 7 p.m. it's like Disney World.
It really is.
So yes, this is a diamond painting kit from Diamond Art Club. Again, Gem House Birdie Love. So I literally did this not just show up in the mail today.
It literally
the mailman came and I was like, well, I guess we're doing that. So I'm gonna unbox this for her. She's never seen an unboxing outside of a video. You've watched the videos though.
Yeah.
So you know how it works. But we'll unbox this. And then I thought it'd be a fun little challenge to only use what's in the kit. So as far as pens, wax, trays, we're only going to use what's in here to do it. So we're both going to work on the same project together. And then obviously I have a ton of spares of the trays and the pens and stuff, but I'm going to use the same stuff you are. I'm not going to use my upgraded,
fun stuff.
My fun stuff. Yeah. I mean, this is fun too, but it'll be a fun challenge to use the OG.
Well, yeah, because if someone like me were to buy it, I don't have all that stuff. So that would be
exactly. If you would have found this, if you bought this on the website, you would just use what you had. Even though you have a daughter that has a million things.
It's like the president.
Yeah, so I've actually never bought one of these little gem houses before. This is my first one, so I honestly am not sure what to expect as far as what's in the box or what's on the outside here. It says kit contents. We get the wooden house, simple assembly acquired.
Otherwise, just calling your husband.
Underline the word simple. And then it says superior quality diamonds. We get a twist and pick applicator with putty and multi-placers. You will not be using a multi-place. You can single place. We might graduate you to multi-placing.
I mean, if it's all one color.
I don't know if it's... It looks like it's not a straight line. It looks freestyle.
If I do it crooked, then it's the whole...
Yeah, we're going to single place to start, but we might graduate to multi-placing. We'll see. Stackable tray with lid and stopper, 15 resealable baggies, and then a built-in candle, which requires a battery.
I mean...
We'll call Eric. Eric will give us a battery.
I mean, your stepfather has No,
but we have two.
We want to play with it here, though.
In the garage, we have a battery. So I don't know if we'll actually finish it today. We're going to get as close as possible, but hopefully I'll be able to slide in a picture at the end of what it looks like. If not, I'll definitely post it on Instagram or whatever eventually. I don't want to rip the box. I'm going to grab my handy dandy X-Acto knife here. I want that to roll in. So, by the way, thank you guys so much for all of the kind words and prayers and comments and everything related to our family member who is in the hospital. It's on Eric's side. It's his stepdad. And so he had a heart attack on Sunday morning. And it's been hell, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been hell. So thank you so much for all the kind words. And we just got home last night, and so I just wanted to spend some time with Mom today and hang out and talk, because she's very close to my in-laws as well. She was like, what can I do? What are we doing? And so I've been keeping her up to date, and so today we just wanted to hang out, film this video. But Eric is going to be probably coming on a video with me. So this Sunday, I'll be filming my post-review kit down of Flower Crazy, because that was a kit that I finished in April. And so I said to him, I was like, you know, you don't have to come on if you don't want to, but I know everybody would really love to see you and make sure you're okay. And so he was like, yeah, I don't mind. You know, he loves you guys. So he'll probably come on the kitten or the post-review kit down with me, and while I'm kitting down Flower Crazy, he and I will just talk about it and share some updates. Because again, it's an evolving situation. He's still in the hospital.
Yeah, between now and Sunday, that's, you know,
that's a lot could happen.
4 days.
But you know, we're just praying for a speedy recovery and that, you know, nothing gets worse. And you know, we'll keep you guys posted on as much as we can. But you know, as of right now, he's stable, and that's what we wanted. And so we'll give you more updates probably next week after more has happened. But I just wanted to let you know that Eric's doing okay, and you'll see him soon, probably in next Wednesday's video. He'll come on and we'll chat with him about everything going on. But anyways, so for today, again, Gem House. I'll just put this like over here so we don't forget what we're doing. So this is all the stuff we got. This is the candle, which again, it doesn't have.
Oh,
isn't it pretty?
Oh, now I'm even more excited.
I mean, you're not going to see it when it's inside, but it's pretty.
But it's battery operated. So
Yeah.
yeah, you will see it because it's going to.
Well, you'll see the light, but I don't know if there's like a frosted glass, you know, look.
Oh.
I don't know if you can actually see it.
I just like that it's, you know, made battery operated, like candles and solar. And
Yeah. Oh, it needs one of these batteries. Does David have one of
That's
those?
a C2035. Don't ask me how I know that.
Wait a minute. Did you really? It's a CR2032 3V battery. You were I believed you. I believed you.
My memory failed.
We'll take a picture of this
so
he
those.
can.
Those are the same use as your scale.
It's the
Shut up! I have a problem.
like kitchen scale.
Like weigh your bodies.
Okay. Well, okay. This is in case anybody else is an expert. That's the type of battery it uses, but it does not come with the kit, which I'm sure.
If Eric has one, we'll do it just to try it. But if not, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know if we have. I don't know.
I used to work for a diabetic for Medcare.
Yeah.
We got all the free batteries from the diabetic testing.
But they work still. You like have a bunch of
I've
them?
had them for like 30 years.
We'll try it.
They work in my scale, unless I really weigh
The candle,
way more than I think I do.
No, the candle looks really pretty though. It's like
or less.
It's pretty. So we have that.
I like it.
We have this, which is basically like the sticker sheet I'm imagining. So tips and tricks on the back, and then a cute little like envelope. You just put the diamonds like this together and it pops.
It's so cute.
Isn't it cute? Again, I've never undone one of these before, so I'll let you look at this since this is your first time diamond painting. This just gives you like kit content, step-by-step instructions, social accounts, all of that good stuff. This was inside. So I'm guessing these are building instructions. Materials included, assembly guide. Okay, yeah. So this tells you actually how to build one of these things. There's 6 steps, Mom.
Is that a lot?
No. Oh. I'm just trying to stress
I
it
got
out.
like scared.
No, there's.
I'm like, oh my god, there's 6 steps.
No.
It's like, okay, I raised a whole person, but I can't do 6 steps.
Listen, we all have our limits. So there's the sides, the roof, the walls, and then the base. So there's 7 pieces, but it's 6 steps for assembly. So this will come in handy when we eventually finish it. And again, in case any of you guys are new to diamond painting or Diamond Art Club, here's what's inside of the little envelope here. So kit content, step-by-step instructions, 20% off your first app purchase, Diamond Art Club socials at the bottom, and then the QR code to join the VIP Facebook group. Highly recommend you do that. Lots of cool stuff happens in there. We have our toolkit, which Mom will be using today, and then I'm going to use it too, but I'm going to grab from behind me. So
I know, it's easier.
No, because if we're working on different colors, we don't want to deal with it. So it comes in this little toolkit bag, which I reuse those for all sorts of things. We have the bag of baggies. So this is the 15 resealable baggies that we have. Since the actual diamonds are in heat sealed bags, we'll probably kit them into those.
Okay, versus your...
Yeah, because it's so small. It's so
It
small. We
takes
can
more
just
time
write the numbers on here with a Sharpie and then just move forward.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So actually, we're literally kitting up and everything during this video. It's very exciting. Oh yeah, the toolkit. So you get the Diamond Art Club Twist and Pick pen here. That's what it looks like.
I love it.
Love it. This will be our tool of choice. And ooh, good. Okay, so this has the wax in it. So these.
So you don't have to
do a thing
and then do a thing.
If you want it to be on the multi-placer, you would have to do. They give you an extra pad of the wax to do it, but like we're probably going to be single placing the whole time. Here's the Here's the extra pad. So I will use this to load my pen. What? What are you pouting about
She's
already?
a professional.
Okay.
I will be using
The same thing as you're using.
No,
So
actually, I like the preloaded.
it's preloaded. You won't have to do anything. You can literally start going right away. I've already...
Simple is best.
Simple is best, and it has like a cute little cap. But yeah, if you literally like twist, like go ahead and just twist the bottom and the top in opposite directions. Just twist it. Do you see how it like? Yeah, you gotta like do it the hard way because then it'll start coming out the top. Do you see how it like is loading itself?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then you just pick off. I think that's way too far for them.
Hold on, wait.
That's how I feel every video. I'm like, can you see it?
What do you mean you can't see?
There you go. You see how she twisted and it's got like that little bit?
The little bit.
The little bit. So just pick that top part off.
It's too big.
Well, you want it to be like flush with the top of the pen. So you can just put the excess on this little.
Fine.
I mean, trust me, the amount of
free
free toolkits I have, I'm constantly getting rid of them. So I'll just put the cap on so it doesn't get lost. But that's your pen. And we have the spare putty or spare wax. These are the baggies. Then we have our Diamond Art Club tray. You are all probably very familiar with this tray. This is a mini. So they have larger ones and then there's a smaller version for small kits and projects. But it's got a stopper so your diamonds don't fall, you know, when you're just using it. But then when you're ready to pour them back in their plastic bag, you can tip it. And it works out. Yeah, we're gonna practice. It's gonna be okay.
I see the heart.
Yeah. Oh, yes. This. Okay. So she's excited about this. This is also a piece of wax in the shape of a heart. It's preloaded, but I can give you a different pen if you really want to use the pink wax.
Oh, you can't use that on the multi?
You can, but I'm scared of you with a multi-placer.
I'm scared of me with a multi-placer.
We'll practice. Well, if you use the multi-placer, we will use the pink wax.
I want to use it like once.
We'll do that.
I need to like say I tried.
I agree. There is a plastic cover to this though, so you want to peel this back.
Otherwise, you're not doing.
You're not hitting the wax. You're just stabbing plastic and making yourself look silly. So
I mean,
you can hold
get
on to
ready
that.
because I'll forget that.
I'm sure you will. Then we have a 7 multi-placer, so you can actually go ahead and pull the 4 one out. Just pull it out with all of your might.
Why do you gotta really be like that?
You really don't.
You never know. I like work out and lift weights. Right?
Yeah,
I'm
right. Well, so the pens that have the putty in it, they're hard to twist, and like people that were like strong were like, I'm gonna break my hand.
Are these
Here,
those?
put this one in the back so you can see how it works. Does it make sense to you? You just slide it in.
Yeah.
There you go. You did it. So that's like if you wanted to put 7 in a row instead of 4. Okay, you're scared. You're freaking me out.
Crazy eyes, crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes. Okay, I'm putting you back on the floor. I'm putting you back on the floor.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday and it's been a long year, okay?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Exactly.
Okay, so the pen, the 7 placers, we get Frisky, the Diamond Art Club tray, and for your benefit, again, it's just like a normal tray, but it's a mini size, so you have the lined inside. You could take this off to pour your trays back, and then you have, you have the lid, which what's cool about this is it slides on, so like it's
not going
anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So like if you're halfway through a project and you need to walk away, you just put this back on and your drills are safe. Or you're traveling
with it or whatever.
Yeah, I travel with these a lot actually. When I was in the hospital, I had a Diamond Art Club one with me because it was just easier to throw in my bag in the moment. And then there's ridges on the tops and bottoms you can see, and so they are stackable on top of each other. So that is your tray. This is your pen. This is the birdhouse and these are the drills. So
I feel like I'm part of the club.
You are part of the Diamond Art Club. Okay, I hate myself.
Diamond Bright.
No, yeah, my stepdad, David, he calls it Diamond Bright. It's like light bright and diamond art. He doesn't know what he's saying. Oh, we wore our matching rings. Show them you have to get like super close. Okay, they see it.
Aren't they beautiful?
Don't punch anybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so white. Look at you. I'm so jealous. She like goes outside and I don't.
She's an
when I go
outside
outside.
She's an indoor cat and I'm an outdoor cat.
I do like going to the pool, but I stay in the water, so like the top half of my body is kind of my legs are pasty.
But we're gonna get snow.
I can turn like the Puerto Rican Italian on.
Oh, you just gotta lay
it's
out.
turned off a lot.
Yeah, well you just gotta do it.
Also the sticker on the bag tells you that you have the correct drills with the correct kit.
Okay.
So that way, like, if they put, like, doghouse, you'd be like, wrong one. Call DAC. Okay. So here are your colors. You have the normal colors here, and then these are your special ones. Look how cool.
Oh,
they've got like big. Look at the pearls.
Oh wow!
Like, because you see how some are
like
bigger.
like the
yeah
berries and whatnot.
So these are one set here. I'm just gonna quickly kind of show you. They're very simple. They're like numbers and letters, so that'll be easy to put on like the whatever the word they go the baggies. And then you have these ones, which are just like, again, I'm just giving you a quick run through of what colors we're working with. Lots of springy, happy colors.
I like it.
You like it? Okay, so now we're gonna kit up.
What does that mean?
That means we're gonna take all these drills and put them in baggies. I'm gonna give you a very easy job, okay? All you have to do is write on the bags.
I can do that.
I figured better than...
Yeah, no.
So let me give you the baggies here and kind of open this up. There's not like more than, I don't think there's more than 15 thingies. Does it say on the back? The back has like contents. No, 15 resealable baggies. Oh yeah, I guess we could have just did that. You're so smart.
You know, you wonder where she gets it. It is me. I know it's hard to believe she gets it.
So there's 3, 6. There's 6 here. What was this? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have extra bags.
Oh.
They said they gave us 15 resealable
maybe
bags.
because...
No, that's not real. That's just like the wax bag. But these baggies, maybe the bag it came in doesn't count and we do have 16.
We'll find
out the hard way. Okay, so what you got to do is like you just see how they're numbered. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, 8, C. So just like copy. I know.
So just write 1 on the bag and then
yeah,
you
but
put
one
the
per
1
bag. But I'll put it in. So like you
just write the number.
You
1.
just write the numbers. Yep. And then this is again 11, 9, E, 7, 6, D. Just gonna
make it.
Yeah. So just you got it. What is that? Why does it have a foot? Do you see how she put a foot? Why does number 1 have a foot? How will we know? I'm kidding.
How will we know?
I just like to torture you.
Because it doesn't write on the thing.
You're doing so good.
But like, I feel like I'm smarter than a 3rd grader.
Even your 2 has a foot.
That's what I'm saying. It's because it's dragging.
Listen.
Don't worry about it.
We're not worried about it. This is like the most simple project of life. Alright, so I'm going to just put these in here.
The magic number.
My mom's favorite number is 3. Do you want to tell them why?
Because a man and a woman had a little baby.
Did they?
Ate a little baby.
They ate a little baby. Where is that from? Because I feel like they're
going to be Schoolhouse Rock, but we made up the ate the baby part.
But it had a little baby, right?
Yeah.
So if anybody, actually, a lot of people, everyone.
Schoolhouse Rock is 3's the magic number.
Right.
It's a song.
But what I'm saying is, like, literally everybody on here is always like, I think I'd be best friends with your mom because all the people that watch me are like your age.
Perfect. I scared all my friends away. It's absolutely. I'm available.
She's available for coffee.
If you like plants, rocks,
cats, animals, just animals.
Food, travel, and
cooking. You like to cook.
Cooking and working out. I don't like working out, but I do it.
She likes a lot of things. She loves pizza, shopping, tacos. She's
ice cream.
We just had Menchie's. We just had frozen yogurt. That was good.
It was really good.
So do you see what I did? I just literally like put them in here, and then you would dump these into the tray.
Did I miss you pouring them in without spilling any?
Yeah.
I'm here.
I'll do it again. I have to do it 15 more times.
She's like, don't worry. Don't worry. You're not missing anything.
Once you pay attention, that's when I'll spill. So we'll just put the trash on this little thing here. What happened?
I heard you.
Give me this. Give me this.
I swear to God, I'm literate.
It's been 19 minutes.
Listen, everyone. If
Okay.
she can teach me, she should charge for classes.
I should not.
I don't
charge
need
for
another bag. Just put
Yes,
the trash.
you-
We can't cross it out.
Wait.
See, she's a perfectionist. I'm not.
Well, it's not even that. It's because you're gonna forget that you forgot, and then you're gonna put something wrong.
I think I need to put the number and then you fill the bag. I think me going
That's what
ahead
I was doing. You put the number, I filled the bag. You got to 4. Twice. I'm giving you 1.
Is there a 14?
Here, no, it go maybe
11. I know.
No. Here, just do a new one.
11. Oh, no.
Do a new one. Which one do you like better?
Come on.
I get this one away. It's ooh. Okay, while she's doing that, I'll open up this just to look at the.
I'm stopping at 5 because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Did you do? Oh, you do you. You're doing great, Ma. You're doing
I'm
so
doing
good.
great.
You
Hey,
are.
God, what if you had no bags? What if you were not the diamond art?
We would
queen
just
of
have to
America?
call the president and say we need more plastic bags. Stat. But thank God I have 8 billion of these little baggies.
Thank God.
Okay, so this is the actual
for
kit.
Ashley.
A is for Ashley, yes. Ooh, it's like bougie.
Explain to me why it's A8C. Like,
it's because they don't want like when the symbols are next to each other on the thing, you'll appreciate that they're not similar.
they don't look alike.
Correct.
Because
It's more about like what colors are next to each other and making sure the symbols aren't close. This is like bougie. It's glitter. This is the base.
Oh, I want to see. Hold on.
I will. No, you focus on what you're doing. This is the base where the
I
candle
never
goes.
knew writing numbers on bags was going to be so terrifying.
Do you see how it's like sparkly?
It's like she can run a call center.
Look at that. It's gonna reflect the like light. Really, that's on the inside though, so it'll reflect the light really pretty. It'll make it like warm, you know.
I love it.
So that's the base. Oh yeah, see the windows have little like thingies on them. It's like
you'll be able to see it.
it's like
through.
frosted glass. That's really cool. So this is one window, really pretty.
Please hold.
Nice. Are you getting your drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, drink it over there. Nobody wants to
okay.
hear your gulping. No, just stay over there. You stay over there. She's a gulper, and I'm protecting you all. So here
She
is.
She hasn't drank out of my straws in 13
Oh my gosh! Not to expose my mother on the internet, but when she drinks out of a straw, she should jail time. There's like
Well, what's
spittle.
That thing? No, but what's the thing you have where you keep the people chewing? What's that called?
No.
Hating people chewing.
I want to say misophonia. I think that's what it's called.
The hating of the people.
The
chewing.
one where you want to like actually murder people when you hear them chewing. I have it so strong.
And I grew up thinking it was cute to like chew gum. Like, yes.
Even the faking it makes me. Even that sent me. So anyway.
I apologize.
It's fine. This is the like walls, which these are probably what I'll have Mom practice on first, since it's super like basic.
I agree.
You have to start. Listen, you want me to bring out my 80 by 90 centimeter?
No, when you asked me what I wanted to do for Mother's Day, I'm like, a bookmark. Like, I am not. This is advanced.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do the bookmark. Well, that was before this showed up.
We'll do them.
The bookmark is actually a little bit more advanced because it's like a weird shape and it's mostly
true.
special diamonds.
Well, we'll do it for like something else.
Yeah, we will. I'm just getting like all this little plastic stuff off that I don't know what it is. Okay. This is one of the other walls, the side walls. Look how cute with the birds.
Oh my god.
Isn't that so cute?
I love my birds. I have so many birds at my house. I have
Different types too.
woodpecker now. Did I tell you about the woodpecker?
Is he in the big oak tree or is he like on the fence? Does he like
No, he's eating the bird seed.
Oh.
Like, yeah, he is eating the bird seed.
I feel like birdseed is a total scam, by the way, because I feel like everybody eats everything.
I
But
know.
they're like, here's the special
this
flavor.
is for cardinals, and this is for Nino.
I'm
Nino.
like, a bird is trying to survive and it will eat anything.
The raccoon eats the bird seed.
The squirrels! I can't have a bird feeder in my tree because the squirrels
do.
swing on it like...
No, they do.
They just take it out.
The squirrels eat
Did
it.
you finish or are you still doing
No, I took a break. I'm letting you catch up.
Thank you.
I don't
Here,
want
why
to-
don't you look at all the pretty sides?
Okay, hold on. Let me show this.
I would recommend starting on one of these, but if you want to be weird and start on something harder, you can. Just
No.
you tell me which side you want to start
No,
on.
because you need to do this one because it matters to me what it looks like when it's done. You know
You
what
want
I'm
me to
saying?
do the bird sides? But what if you're like so good at it?
No, but then I'll do. There's two, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, there's
like,
two sides.
we'll start with look. We each get one of everything,
Oh yeah, we do each get one.
and
of
then
them. That's
and then if it gets
I like
weird, if it gets weird, I'll do the easy one.
All right, I'm cutting these apart, but I don't know that you actually made the things for them yet, so I'm not taking them away from you.
I'm not touching it, but you actually peel this.
Yes, yeah. So the plastic is what's keeping the sticky part from
Oh yeah.
like messing up, and then
because it's sticky and it's sticky. You're sticking to.
no,
sticky.
these are not sticky at all.
No, but
Oh yes, that's how you pick up the top.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's still
We're not
this
at
is.
that stage yet, but yes, that's part 2 of the training.
I'm rushing ahead.
That's because you're getting it. You're just like, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You're not ready.
I don't know.
You're right.
She's secretly hoping that
Okay, my mom, she's a creative person, but like she like wants to give you the idea and then let you do it. She doesn't want to do it herself. So this is amazing that she.
No, it is. So I'm creative, but not in a tactile way.
Yeah, you're like big ideas.
Yeah.
You have vision, right?
Yes.
Like.
Or
no.
I do projects that are like planting or like.
That's tactile.
But like big thing. Like this is like anything that's like microscopic.
Microscopic. It's not microscopic.
These are only ones for those who use readers.
Yeah.
I'm turning 60.
You are.
Did I just say that on like TV?
Yeah, you did.
TV.
TV. Well, honestly, it freaks me out.
TV.
Sometimes people will be like, they'll show a picture of me, like, they'll like put a picture out of like them watching one of my videos, and it's like on their like,
and you're like on their TV.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh.
When we went up
spooky.
to Michigan to see our family friend that had gotten ill, and Nikki.
I told them that you had gone to visit a friend who like had medical issues.
Yeah.
A while ago. That was a while ago.
Yeah, we got back on March 1st, but when we went, she had some problems, and through those problems, we're hoping temporarily blind. Mm-hmm. She's Ashley's age. They grew up together. So
yeah, she's like a month younger than I am.
Like a 33-year-old girl. You know what I mean? And so we went up.
Was she blind on her birthday?
Yeah, she's still blind.
That sucks.
I know, we called her. She's still blind. But we're like her parents in a way. So we went up there to be with her, and she can't see, but. So we really didn't watch TV or anything while we were there. But then I put on Ashley's YouTube channel on the big screen TV in the Airbnb, and she sat on the recliner, and she just we watched listen. I'd already seen them, but she listened to you for 3 hours.
Oh, you were
yes.
That's so. Was she like, what a loser?
No, she was like, that's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
No, it was good because she could hear. Because we would only, as family or whatever, we pay attention to the whip and chats, right? Like opening things and closing things, whatever. But the whip and chats for us, half the times, that's how I hear about what's going on in our life.
That's not true.
Sometimes, not big stuff, not important stuff.
You come
but
over.
No, I know, but not important. But if she's like, oh, my friend,
Oh yeah, the hot gossip,
like the gossip, or whatever, or something like we went to this restaurant, or little stuff.
I do have gossip. By the way.
Do they know?
No, it's brand new.
I let her rely on. I'm excited.
Well, yeah.
I'm waiting.
Don't ruin. No, you have to keep going. I'm going to catch up to you. Just finish. I'll tell the story after you finish.
But I don't know where I am because you took them all apart.
What do you mean? I took away the one you won't duplicate. I took away the.
Oh.
Yeah, I took away the colors that you did. Oh my gosh.
I've been retired for 7 years, and for some reason
Has it been that long?
I went from running a call center to having no brain cells. I'm like,
no, you're still with it. She keeps herself busy. First of all, she still cooks every single night.
Or Dave, but mainly me. Yes.
Mainly you. David is the leftover king.
He does so David does steaks, burgers, fried. Anything you fry on the stovetop, because I don't want to.
Don't do it.
I don't deal with it. But I do all the other stuff. But yeah, so I'm with it. I'm just saying, that analytical mind that you need to work in a corporate environment.
Oh, you really went for it. It's like raised. You're dragging the Sharpie. Sorry, go on, keep going.
I'm violent.
It's fine.
But anyway, tell me the gossip. I digressed.
Okay, you digressed. Okay. Wait. We told them we were going to tell them what we're doing on Mother's Day. 8 years ago.
Okay.
Welcome to the channel where we never talk about anything.
The good news is that, now you know
where I get it from.
And then the bad news is now you know where she gets it from.
It's fine. I think that their brains work the way my brain works.
Good.
I always apologize, and they're like, "No, I'm with you," and I'm like, "Great," because I don't even know if I'm with.
Well,
me.
I read all the comments. I may not. I read all. You guys are amazing. So I don't do it anymore. But I was trying to be like an internet, whatever the hell you want to call it, for like 5 years.
Well, when she first quit her, well, no, she didn't even quit.
I got laid off.
She got laid off, like, again, like 7 years ago, and she had the opportunity to go find something else, and David was like, just...
You were getting married.
Yeah, and so...
You were getting married, my husband was having surgery, and we were moving.
So it was like, let's just not get a new job right now.
And then I was like, when I moved to Tampa, I'll look for a job, and then...
Just didn't. But it's like, it's great. Everything,
no, it's really great.
It's been so good for you, honestly. But
I'm the happiest ever.
But when she first got here, she was like, oh, maybe I'll try, like, social media for a minute and see if I like that. Like, that was like when, like, TikTok was getting super big, right? Or was it even before that?
Did I tell you I got locked out of my TikTok?
No.
And I created a second account, and I'm not even using it. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And I had finally got up to 1,500 followers. I'm so proud of myself.
Oh my gosh. Well, we'll go.
Well, you'll help me.
We'll figure that out. Not today, but
not today. Yeah, no, I need you.
But anyways, you were saying
about what? Did I say I was turning 60? What?
No, you were talking about like when you moved here, and then I was saying you try it because you were saying you read the comments.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, from someone who had, like, a little bit of a presence or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, very little. But every comment that you guys give Ash is, like, so nice.
They're so nice.
Like...
They're so nice.
I don't even want to use the word niche. Like, I don't even think that's appropriate. This is like a tribe of people. That, like, it's different.
It's a community for sure.
It's a community. It's not like,
But it is a niche craft. Like, it's definitely not like, I don't think I would call this like a mainstream.
No, but it's
thing.
like the people, everyone who seems to be into it is just really a nice, friendly, positive.
Yeah, I don't think I would have like kept making videos if people were like, boo!
Or like, stupid stuff. Like, you know, when you go on like TikTok or Facebook or whatever, and they're like, did you know your straw's upside down? Or did you know you have a zit? Or I hate it when you chew. Or whatever. You know, it's one thing if you ask and say, you guys, you know, do you mind if this is happening? Because, you know, or is it okay if I... But, like, just to, like, hater, like...
Yeah, people who leave comments just to be nasty.
Just for no reason. Like, they're not even followers. They're just, like, mean.
Well, and, like, there's always going to be, like, internet trolls. But, like, even those, I mean, like, knock on wood, like, very rarely do I get anyone saying...
No, I mean, that's a big... Because, it's, you know, it's a hard project. Like, to have a channel or to have a whatever. Because... You know.
Well, and I told them in my last month in review video, you know, like all I ever set out to do with this channel was to pay for my hobby, and like I'm able to do that. Yeah. So I'm so appreciative to them for everything that they've given me just by like watching my content and having fun with me. And you know, I'm just a normal person that turned on their phone. Like any of you can do this, and I would encourage you to do it.
I mean, honestly,
if you like it, obviously not everyone likes it.
But it doesn't even have to be diamond art. Like, I have a YouTube channel that I, like, used to post my cooking. I used to do cooking videos, but I didn't do them, like, it's been a long time. So I have, like, 20 cooking videos on there, but they're, like, from 5 years, whatever.
Right.
But, like, it just inspires you to just be like, you know what? Just create, whatever it is.
If it makes you happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree. I'm not one of those people who thinks, like, there's too many people on the internet. I'm like... Express yourself. Like, do whatever makes you happy.
You find your people. Like, you find, or they find you, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, no, this has been such a fun time. And it's been fun to, like, bring people like you and Eric, like, onto the channel and, like, everybody get to meet you guys. Because, again, like, I don't know, I'm just
you're a real person who's doing a real art project who just happens to, you know... love it so much that you want to share it with other people, and you're like excitement, like like when you open the mail comes, or when you open your thing, like that's real. Like you're like freaking out. Like that's how I get when I like find a rock or when a new bird.
That's how I feel when I find a rock. That's the quote of the video.
You can use it. I love rocks.
Tell them about. Well, actually, no. Back to the
Mother's Day.
What? Yeah, you tell them what we're doing. On
okay. Well, the plan is. Pending everybody's
what we're doing.
Okay, the children. They're picking up me and Dave. Dave is stepfather, my husband, at like in the afternoon, and we're going to Hard Rock.
Yep.
In downtown, and gambling a little. Which we're not gamblers, but we're gamblers. Like, we're people, like, if we lived right by a casino, we'd probably be broken in jail. But because we don't, we save it for, like, cruising. Like,
it's for special events, Mother's Day, vacation. Like, we're not going on a Tuesday.
No, but we won't go on a Tuesday.
Like when Eric and I wanted to try it, like, he took me on a date, and we went, we had fun.
And then you went on your anniversary, and we dropped him off, and her off, and I was like, I've been to the other Hard Rock, but I've never been to this one.
There's a bunch. Yeah. When we were going to the hospital, we passed the big, the guitar.
That's the one I've been to.
You've been to the guitar?
But the guitar wasn't, it wasn't there yet.
Oh, so that was a Hard Rock before they just made it cooler?
That's where Anna Nicole Smith died.
At that hotel? When it was a guitar?
Before the guitar.
They, like, erected the guitar.
Or right around the guitar.
Oh.
I had jury duty the day of the court case in the courthouse.
She did. I was in high school.
And I was pressed. We were upstairs in the room before they choose you. You know, you're in a room with, like, the million people waiting for your whatever.
I've never been called for jury duty. Can you believe that?
I got out of it last time because COVID. I pretended I said I was scared to travel. I lied.
I mean, you were scared.
I mean,
anyway, tell them the story.
Yeah, so anyway, Anna Nicole Smith. So, I used to be a court TV. Court TV isn't even around anymore.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
I mean, it might be reruns, but it is a thing. Okay. It is still on television.
I was like, that was my jam. Like, you know how some mothers watch soap operas? My thing was court TV.
I love true crime.
But it was like the Menendez, all the trials, and I always watch them when they were live.
OJ.
All the things. Yes, OJ, all that stuff. So, the trial with Anna Nicole Smith and Howard Stern, that was her boyfriend, the lawyer. Not Howard Stern.
Oh, not, okay.
But his name was Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Like, all the players. Like, anybody who followed the case knew, like, all the people, right?
You were so violent with this Sharpie.
I'm out of control.
Keep going.
So...
I love how she put a line for the 7.
I did because I felt it said it on the thing. I obeyed. I followed.
Keep talking.
So anyway, I had jury duty on this day, and it was just like a day, whatever. So I was in the big room, and I was bored because you sit in a chair for like 500 hours. So I got up, and I was just like, there was big windows, right? So I was just like walking by the windows. Were you like up
on, like, what floor were you on? Were you high up?
5th, 6th.
So you could, like, see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't like way up there, but it wasn't like right there.
It wasn't like the first
couple floors.
Yeah.
So I look out the window and I see the court TV van. And I'm like, who's here?
And
then I look, and then it's like all the people from the trial, they're all getting out.
Did you see her?
She's
dead. I meant the...
The trial was because she died, and they were like figuring out whose fault it was.
Not like the people.
And then Anna Nicole came out, and we all freaked out because the world was ending. No, it was like all.
She was representing herself in her own murder trial. It was crazy.
And now you know why I wear the tinfoil hat sometimes.
Oh my god!
No, but it was like seeing like famous people.
That's what I meant. Like, did you see like? Yeah. I meant like
the other people were considered famous. Like Howard Stern, which was her.
You
lawyer.
saw him though.
He walked in. Yeah, that's how I realized. What it was. So then I'm in there, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta find him. So I pretended I had to go to the bathroom and started walking down the hall.
She's like trying to get arrested.
And then I went to like the cafeteria to see if anyone was like eating downstairs.
They let you in the cafeteria even though you're like...
Because it's like a hospital cafeteria.
No, I know, but I would think like when you're potentially a juror, they're like, don't talk to people. Like even
no, because you're in the big room.
But what if you like talk to someone before and now you're influenced? That's sketchy. If you get to like
we
walk
did
around
live in South Florida, so
that's true. That's true. True
so
that.
It was sketchy. But yeah, that was cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're kitted up. You've successfully kitted up something.
I was done?
Yeah, you did. You did good. Look, this is it. Okay, so you have all the ones that you did. And so what piece would you like to do first?
I'm going to do the easy piece.
Because if we're going to do half and half, I'll do it with you and then we can work on one color at a time.
I'm going to...
You have to pick one that's actually on your thing.
Oh.
We can actually share this plate if you pick the same, like we're both working on the same piece.
2s and 3s seem to be.
Okay. Do you want to do the big specials first since they're big and easy, the big Ds?
Okay.
You want to do that? D for Daphne? Okay.
So yeah, back to Mother's Day. So we're going to the... It'll be Mother's Day by the time we answer this question. It
is Mother's Day. They're watching.
Oh. Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully as you're watching this, one of us is winning some money. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put out the vibes.
Wait. But yeah, so we're going there, and then there's a restaurant there that's called what? Sugar Factory?
Sugar Factory.
And they have like crazy food. I like crazy food.
See,
you know,
look, I
like
got the
milkshakes
picture.
with bacon and weird.
Eat.
Brandon has crazy food at that place.
Crazy ice cream.
Okay.
Good food, crazy ice cream. But there's other food places there too, and there's like a coffee bar, and there's like, you know, like later if we want a coffee
Yeah,
or
like
yeah, something. You know, after we have crazy ice cream, if we want more dessert, there's more things. This is irrelevant. These won't fit. I'm just trying to get them to face up. So first, take your little plastic.
Wait.
What? You're going if it's easy, you're going the wrong way, and just pop off your top. Like pull your top off. Not.
You know, that's good advice for life.
If it's easy, it's not correct.
If it's
easy, it's not correct. Messy Girl Crafts 2025.
Put it on for me.
Put it on. Pull the top. Don't give up. There, you did it.
I was trying to screw it down.
No, you did it. Pick the.
Okay, when she can't even figure out the pen, you're in trouble.
That's why I'm teaching you. This is a tutorial. I know it doesn't feel like it, but I swear this is a tutorial. How to type things. Oh my gosh, no one's gonna learn anything. Okay, so you have your pen. Pick off the top so it's like not you see how it's like popped out? Just like peel off that top and just like put it over here somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what you do, I already took my plastic off. Did you take your plastic off?
Oh, no.
Okay.
The instructor didn't tell me.
I sure did. You were busy fighting with your pen.
Now I'm terrified.
Just put that.
We're exposed.
It's fine. It can go back on.
Cat hair's gonna fly.
That is part of the process, and you just accept it. It's decorative.
We all
So, okay, are you watching?
I am.
So I'm gonna pick one of these up. Even though they're giant, it's still gonna pick up with this pen. You literally just like touch the top of it.
And it has to be the shiny part because
Because that's the part that's up. This is not sticky. Nothing here is sticky. This is sticky.
This is sticky.
Right. If you accidentally touch it, it's not the end of the world, but don't do it a lot because it'll lose its stick. Don't lick it. Don't do that. Okay, so you have this. You want to just cover the whole symbol.
Can you picture us on like a vacation?
I just placed my first one and you did not look.
I looked. I'm coming.
Okay, show me.
I'm scared of everything. Ah! Oh wow, it really does pick it up.
It is not challenging.
Weird. Oh.
Hold the sides. Pretend you're decorating a cookie.
Wow, that's all you had to say.
I know, and you don't have to. You really don't have to press it.
It's just let it go.
Yeah. Show them your work.
I kind of like it. I did one, and it was big.
That's it. She signed her up. Get her kit.
The box was coming to the door.
So we both just did like our first little one. So now just do all of the D's. So do all of the big red dots. Okay.
I got mad.
Gentle. Also, okay, there's a little piece of trash on this one, so I just want to show you. Do you see how there's like a tab on that? We don't like those. We leave them in the tray. We don't use them. Bad. That's right. Usually Diamond Art Club and a lot of other companies will give you a ton of extras.
Which is why you have the trash bucket there.
Yeah. My trash.
What are you ever going to do with those?
I'd toss them in the dumpster and then I'll probably empty the dumpster. I don't know.
When you did the different colors on the glasses and lips and stuff, it made me think like we could.
I mean, if you want them, if you have a project for them, I'll give them to you. But I don't have another project for this. I keep my spare ones, but I don't keep the trash.
What if?
You could melt them.
Yeah, like what if I had a pen and I put it on my flower pots and stuff and made like all you need is the glue.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have glue. I have spreadable glue where you can.
But you know what I'm saying?
DIY it. Yeah. I'll give you my. But that's like the trash, so that's like the not pretty ones.
Oh yeah.
I keep the spare pretty ones. I just don't keep the spare tabbed ones. I'm so proud.
I'm proud. Now these are big. Wait till we get to the little one.
That's why I thought I'd start you small. Go ahead, you go first. Not the ugly one. Why'd you pick two? You don't need that. She's really just taken off.
She's greedy.
But yeah, Mother's Day we're gonna go to the casino. We're gonna eat at Sugar Factory and gamble a little bit, like just so you can see it.
Yeah, we're not looking to blow the bank because we have a big thing coming up.
Yeah, we want to have fun on the cruise,
and we'll be gambling on the cruise.
Yeah, but like I told you,
that's the only night entertainment besides the show.
Well, the cruise has a ton of night entertainment, and I'm sure like they'll have Alaska themed things and. We'll have fun. We're not like we're not going to like the club on the boat.
No, that's what I'm just saying is generally speaking, the crowd on an Alaskan cruise tends to not be like
my age,
young partiers. You know what I mean?
You don't. Hey, who knows? There's a diamond painting cruise happening next year.
Is it way
So like
more,
if you get into
is it like way more money though? Because like David wants to
I
go
don't know.
on like the
I haven't looked that deep.
there's like a Star Wars, you know, a nerd cruise, but it's like $6,000. It's like
oh, it's not that much.
Okay.
It's not like thousands.
Sometimes
and
they
thousands.
do
It's
that.
probably like you know, it depends on how many days it is and all that. But my friend Kara's hosting
It's next
it.
year?
It's next April, I think.
okay, well, I might as well discuss it with you in public. So the birth mother,
Yes.
we'll talk about it. I told you she canceled because I said briefly in
The only
comment.
problem with the cruise, like
She's
that
a diamond
specific,
painter.
I know that, but the only problem is that it's like limited spaces because they do like a block for the event. They don't take over the whole ship. It's like it's like
Yeah.
a thing. So like,
Where you get to have a cocktail hour with just that group.
well, they like reserve a space where we can all diamond paint on the boat together and like.
But I'm
whatever.
just saying, if that had to be a thing. Oh,
We'll see.
April is baby Steven's wedding.
I know. Which I like the cruise thing is like TV.
No, I-
I haven't committed to anything for next year yet because this year has so much going on. What are you doing? Okay. Gently remove. Just use your fingers to like take like just
Fix
clean
it.
off. You will just pull on the end. It happens when you push down. Excess will come around your diamond, and it's wax, so you can easily just like wipe it off.
I got too far.
Just pick off the top and put it in the trash pile, and you're good. Yeah, you did it. Good job. You did so good just there. All right, finish your D's so we can move on to another color.
You're already done?
Yeah, well, you've been, stabbing. You only have 2 left.
I've been talking. And
You're doing so good. No, you're doing so good. Pick one more. You couldn't pick one that was already.
Because I
facing
thought
up.
I might have a
I
trash.
know. Okay, so you're done with the D ones. Oh, pick it
Oh.
up. It's okay. It's easy. Just pick it off with your. Use your finger.
Damn it! Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not even really.
Use your-
okay. I
You
was
really
my
should.
first trip, so I'm
You
gonna-
really need to use your hands more often. Yeah, anytime Eric comes on the channel, I'm like, there's a language warning.
Do they have like a little?
No,
icon?
I could, but I have no patience for that. Okay, so D's are like done for this panel. We'll use them for another panel later if we get to it. I figured let's just focus on one panel for the video. And
Why do
then...
I have all of them? Okay.
No, you're fine. Just focus on what's in front of you. So now we're gonna do the number 4,
Oh, we're gonna do the green leaves.
the green leaf. Okay, so find number 4.
I assume it's that. Oh, liar.
It's the one you did twice. Okay, so dump it in the tray without,
Oh.
gentle. It's okay if not every single drill comes out of the bag.
Because of the static, right?
Well, it's just but also like we're not going to
Rubbing
use
some
every.
off.
What was that laugh? Okay. Put the bag down.
She's
Okay,
like,
that's enough. Mom, you're gonna place like 8 of them.
I can feel the regret for having me in this.
I have
video.
no regrets. Okay, look at this. So you see how they're like all jacked up? If you just shake this a little bit
They go the right way.
and you go like this, they go down and then they line up real nice. You see?
Okay.
These are freestyle, so we're not using the multi-placer here because nothing
You
is.
can't, it's all-
we
well,
will.
squiggly.
The first line we will practice, but
Okay.
the other ones are not. So, but focus on the green. So now do the exact same thing. They're just smaller. That's the only difference.
I feel like that's a lot.
And just make sure you cover the little white circle. So
Yeah,
like
you don't see the 4.
you don't see the 4 or the white circle. So just pick up and put it down right on top of the circle.
I feel like David's gonna really like this. Too.
I hope so.
Well, he likes. I mean,
I'm an only child, and I'm the only one who's like crafty, creative. I like board games. I would like play them by myself because they would get so tired of me. I only picked the board games that lasted like 57 hours.
Monopoly, and then
I love Monopoly.
But you know how some people play Monopoly until like it's an obvious winner, and then they all say you're the winner. No, we had to do it until everything was flipped over and mortgaged. All the properties were turned back in and cashed in for money. Everything was like the middle was empty. If you were like a money middle,
You had to truly lose the game. I've seen so many people turn it around. It just takes one like free parking to like really just turn tides.
Well, especially because we put money in the middle for that. Not everybody plays that way.
Yeah, no, we put money in the middle. So listen,
She's never lost though. I've never beat you in that game.
It's because you give up. It's because I beat you down emotionally.
That's how you've gotten everything. Every cat.
I'm just a really good negotiator. I should have worked for the FBI.
We said that you should have been the lawyer all this time.
But I just like I don't.
But you fight for yourself, not for others. I'm just kidding. I'm
really good at arguing for my own place.
When it's somebody else, she's like, screw it.
I'm like, well, did you do it? Because then you probably
didn't. You deserve it.
Right. I'm like lawful.
Well, you're too honest.
I'm lawful.
Well, no, there's nothing bad about being honest. Trust me.
Yeah.
You were raised like.
The problem is I'm honest, but I'm also like not sensitive. So
right.
I just sometimes need to remember who I'm being honest with and approach them in the way that they need to. The gloves.
Yeah, but everybody needs gloves in our circle.
Right. But
sometimes even me.
Yeah. But I love you so much, and I've learned that. As 33 years old in my life, I've learned.
But I don't always need them though.
No.
I don't dish them out. I don't dish gloves.
There's no warning.
Yeah, I just when I snap, I don't really snap anymore. She's like 33.
No.
There's nothing to snap about. But like, you know.
No, we snap about other people.
That's really true. Oh, the gossip.
Yeah, the gossip. So I'm not.
I love how snapping about other people. I'm afraid of hearing the
gossip. We're on the same page. Okay, so I have a friend who, and I'm not going to say any names because, like, in case my friends watch this.
But so I won't shout out a name if I figure it out.
You might not know these ones, but you might. So yes, don't say names if you think of it. But I have a friend who, actually I have a couple friends that I've gone on vacation with before. And one of them was previously married, but they found out that wait, were they married? No, I'm so sorry. I lied. They were not married. They were dating. They were dating someone. They found out that person was cheating on them. I'm a liar. They were married. Then they started dating someone else. It'll make sense in a second. It's been a long couple days. Start over. Pretend I said nothing. I have a friend who was previously married.
Okay.
The husband cheated on her. She found out. They got a divorce. It was awful. It was her first marriage.
I know them, but I don't know the names because I'm old and I forget. But I know.
Perfect.
I know the background.
Perfect.
I'm the best person to tell a secret too because
she'll forget. Yeah,
I'll remember the story.
So anyway, that happened. It was really sad. One of the friends of the guy that she was married to. She's like they were all friends. Like. He was like, I can't believe he did that to you, you know, and they were already close, and it butted into a romance, as it does.
Into the consoling arms of a dear friend.
So now she's dating this guy.
Okay.
Right? Okay. She's dating this guy. It's long distance, okay?
Okay. I mean, what do you do?
But they met on the internet.
I have to get
not like Tinder, like
I know.
Through games.
Everybody, see, I'm old.
I'm not saying
we
that
met at the bar.
I can't say it does, which is also so sketchy.
No, we met at a job.
That could also
I
be
didn't meet
I'm just saying. Anyway, so again, the friend, they're friends. Now they're dating, right?
Okay.
They're going to Disney together. They're hanging out.
They're like traveling together.
She's met the parents.
Okay, it's real.
But he's right. Well, right.
Right.
So whatever. So they're
maybe
a thing. And so shut up. So we were like thinking that he was going to propose to her in Disney. We thought it was going to be a thing. Whatever we thought. And come to find out, he was also cheating on her. After consoling her.
Oh, what a piece of poo-poo.
What a piece of dookie. After consoling her because his friend that was married to her cheated. And he was like, how dare that friend screw that guy.
And then he did it to her.
Yep. And that's my story. And I'm mad about it.
She found out at Disney World?
No, she found out. Honestly, this was like God looking out for her. She found out when she went to go visit him to look for a job because they were getting serious about...
Well, yeah, that's... Oh, sorry.
If you could not kick me.
I mean, it wasn't purposeful.
Okay.
It was my shoe, not my toenail.
Even worse. Don't kick me. Anyway, so... Also, did you steal the fan? Because I am, like, sweating. You did steal the fan.
Look.
It's fine.
Flashes trump.
Childhood sweat. Oh, that feels amazing. We have to use this, like, little fan under the table because this fan is so loud, and when I put it on... during videos, you guys would like hate it. So, oh my gosh, let me see.
Am I doing it wrong?
No.
Fix it.
You want me to fix it?
Am I doing it wrong? No.
Okay, let me show you before.
No, but it was a little.
Look,
over.
she did so
it's
good.
Just
There's
one on the bottom.
Just the one. There's just like a little white showing, and I just want to make it.
No,
good
I
for
need
you.
it.
But I'm so proud. You're doing so good.
I'm not hating it.
That's.
And I'm being honest because I'm not. I have patience for people.
Do you?
more than things.
Yeah.
After the people, I need my space to go scream and cry and get over it. But like I'm in the like with people, I can. Thank you.
You did so good. After your display, putting this in the tray, I'm not letting you do this part.
No, oh, I have. Thank you.
Okay,
Don't
but
make
the safe, just so you know, I do it like a crazy
like
person,
a human.
but this is the safe way.
Oh well, that would be.
This is the safe
I mean,
way.
can we put it in that way? No, I'm just kidding. You
No.
could you pour it into the?
Into the little hole? No.
I guess that's hard.
No. No, and then you just like, if there's excess, but
With your mouse. I don't have nails.
you don't need nail nails. It's not that deep. It's just like a groove so your drills line up. Okay, so we've conquered that. Now, do you want to play with the multi-placer?
Yes.
Okay, so grab your pink heart. Okay.
I just had to breathe heavy.
I know, it's a lot of effort. Okay, so peel just one side of the plastic off of it.
What do you mean?
Like it's got plastic on both sides.
Oh, it does.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So now I'm gonna do it first and show you. And you put the plastic. Where'd you put the little hard plastic? Oh, put it over here with the trash so they don't.
Oh, we don't keep. You don't.
You don't have to.
She's like I
I have 9 million of these little hearts.
I'll just.
Okay, I'll give you 8 million.
I don't know
if
what
you
I'll
want.
do with them.
You're right. That's the thing is when you first start collecting like diamond painting stuff, you're like you feel guilty about getting rid of anything.
But then you're like, when will I? How am I gonna? How many? They all come
I
with
donate
this.
a lot of it. Like
That's
or like sometimes
nice.
people will reach out to me and then I'll just sell it to them. Like or well I'll give it to them for free and make them pay shipping. But like I try to get rid of as much of it as possible.
No, that's nice though.
So I just don't want it in my house. Okay, so
Okay, but it is nice.
no, yeah, it's quality, but like
No, it's nice of you to give it away.
it's nice of them to get it out of my hands. They're the nice ones. I'm like get it
They're
out
the
of
nice
here.
ones.
Okay, so you're just gonna take your multi-placer and you're just gonna stab.
Okay.
You don't believe me? They're like,
Oh, a big step.
well, just you want to rock it back and forth so that way it separates, and you can even see underneath. See how it's like all the way down, and then you just kind of pull it up.
Okay, so stab the heart of your enemy.
Yeah. Go ahead. So, and then that actually came out super clean. Mine like does not have any overage, any goo overage. Did you do it? You did it. Good job.
Just a cat hair.
Just well, the cat hair is like tinsel. You
Not
just
even
it
really.
never goes away.
Listen, if you saw how much I had on me.
Oh my gosh! Before we started filming, I pulled like a fur ball off my chest that was white and it matched my shirt. Did we show our shirts? Cat mom.
I'm standing up for this one.
My mom requested that we wear our cat, our mommy shirts.
Yeah, well, I figured at the casino we'll be in like whatever.
Whatever. Honestly, tell me whatever you want. Okay.
Oh.
So this is number 2.
Okay.
So we're gonna pour number 2.
And how many placers is this?
4.
Okay.
But like sometimes you'll grab an extra. It's really not the end of the world. You can also grab less than the number. So like if it's a 4 placer and you want to grab 3, 2.
Yeah, because it might not be an even.
Correct. But like in the beginning, you're gonna do all 4. So I just put some in here, and again we're
Will
just
they
gonna
go in
shake
the right
it.
direction?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna demonstrate. So you just do that, and you see how it makes all those nice lines in there.
Yeah.
Can they see that? Yeah. Well, not really. It's. I mean, you know how to. See.
Look how glittery it is.
I know. It's so pretty. When it's done, it's gonna be so cute. Okay, so what you do is you
When
take.
it makes it to my house, I'll take a photo on my baker's rack of it.
Is that where it's gonna go on the lanai?
Somewhere, yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Whatever. It lights
Well,
up, but you have to
yeah.
probably turn it on. There's like the button.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take your multi-placer, and like you just have the 4 on the end. So you just like lightly, no need for aggressive stabbing.
That was
Lightly.
earlier.
Do you see
Or lightly.
how lightly?
Very lightly.
Lightly. And then you're just gonna do this top row where they're all in a row, and just start on one side, and you place it. Now I'm already noticing that they are spread farther apart. So do you see how it's not perfect? We'll fix it. But just so you guys know at home, I used my multi-placer, and I don't know how well you can see that, but like the drill field is not tight because it's more of a freestyle. So I'm going to use my single placer to spread them out.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Look, yeah.
But so you now flip your
So
pen.
should we just single place it?
Yes.
So we don't-
But you wanted to use the multi-placer, and I wanted you to have that experience. So
Had it.
you had it. But now you know if we ever did a diamond painting that wasn't a freestyle diamond painting, we
Yeah, we
could
could do that.
use the multi-placer and it would go much faster. But we're
Before
gonna
I keep going, does that look straightened enough?
let me see. I mean, yeah, you just want to cover the white. Just always remind yourself that like the white needs to be covered, because like the blue part can be seen.
Yeah.
But do your best, and then we'll correct as we go. And just make sure you're paying attention that you're not covering the threes. The threes are the white little scallop. You see how like the white is the scallop? There you go. You're doing good. So yeah, do you have any? Okay, so I forgot I was gonna tell you this in this Mother's Day episode. So can you believe that you've been a mom longer than you haven't been a mom?
I know.
I like had that realization today. I was like, how long has my mom been a mom? And I was like, well,
You're 30.
obviously I'm 33.
And I was 26.
You were 26.
Yeah.
So you've been a mom longer than you haven't been a mom.
I know.
How do you feel?
Old? No, I'm just kidding. No, and David and I have been together 30 years.
Right.
So, yeah, we've been together half of our lives.
Almost.
Because
You're going to be
years.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It's crazy.
So weird.
I was telling Aunt Rachel when I was down at the hospital, she was just asking questions, and I was telling her that like, yeah, I don't actually have any memories without David or Stacy. My stepmom's name is Stacy. I don't have memories of without either of them in my life. Like I don't really the earliest memories I have are of when you guys were dating and he didn't live with us. Because I do remember you and I living alone.
In the apartment.
Yes,
yeah.
but I don't remember, like, I always knew who he was. Like he wasn't always my stepdad.
He was my boyfriend, yeah.
Correct. But, like, I remember when he didn't live with us, but I also only remember him being around. Like, whatever boyfriend you had before him, I don't remember that person.
No, that was Doug. That was, like, you were, like, 2, you know.
Yeah, that's, like, you don't have memories of that.
3.
I have, like, brief 3-year-old memories. But, yeah.
No, yeah, David's been around.
Yep.
Forever and ever.
Yep. I feel like we've never really had a tumultuous mother-daughter relationship.
No. Because, I mean, if, you know, like, a teenager acts out and you, like, yell, punish them or whatever, but that was it. Like, it was never, like, not liking each other or
I never went
saying, I hate you.
Yeah, I never had the I hate my mom phase.
No, because we were very, you know, when it came, you know, there was no surprises. Like, you knew what the rules were. Like, it wasn't, like,
I feel like
stacked against you.
I always appreciated that you, like, gave me options. You know what I mean? Like, I always, even though you were my parent and, like, you told me what to do, like, you would give me choices. So I felt like I had, because I'm an only child, technically. Yeah. And so I enjoyed having some sense of control over things in my life. Like, yeah. It's like, even in punishments, you would be like, it's this or this.
Even your biggest punishment.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, punishments, rewards, chores.
Rewards.
How I handled, like, my evenings, like, homework versus dinner versus playtime. Like, you would always, like, be like, these are your choices.
Like, it all has to be done. Which order. Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't care what order you pick. It's just, this is the... And I just think that that's part of why we never really butted heads, is because it wasn't, like, my way or the highway.
Yeah, no, because it wasn't, you don't need to be like that. Like, right. It doesn't, you know, because the things that don't matter, like which outfit you wear to church or what, you know what I mean? Like, when you let people decide, like, the little things.
Well, and, like, you, like, obviously as an adult, I know now, like, you just don't give options you don't want.
Right.
Like, you just,
like, do you want water? Or do you want water, you know, or milk? You know, you don't say Coke if you don't want them to drink.
Or whatever. Like, but, like, I was drinking, like, coffee as an infant. Yeah. Not really, but
coffee at my house in bottles with nipple cut off and chocolate milk.
Yeah. I'm not maladjusted. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, like, I definitely never felt like I didn't get to have an opinion or a say. Like,
well, another thing,
and I think that's why, like, angsty teenagers fight with their parents, is because they just feel like they're not being heard.
They're not heard, and they don't have a choice. Like, they're not respected, like, as
a person. Yeah. Like, yeah, you're a child, and, like, that's true. But like, you're trying to teach someone how to be an adult. You're trying to teach someone how to be like an adult. Like, you're trying to raise a human being.
Yeah.
And like, sometimes you have to let people choose to learn that that's not a good choice.
Right. If you tell everyone what to do all the time, what happens when they go off to college and there's no one telling them what to do? Well, we know. Girls Gone Wild.
That's your example. Girls Gone Wild.
You tell how old I am.
Yeah. Well, they know. But I'm just saying, like, in general, I don't look back and ever think that we had like a phase of like.
No.
Don't talk to me, Mom.
No. And also, I think, too, was, it was like the consistency
Yeah, we were very much a routine household.
And also when there was a punishment, we all had the punishment.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like go to your, like, you can't have TV, and then me and David would be in the, we'd like when she was bad or did something wrong or whatever you want to say, the whole house shut down.
Like for example, like
we
if one of my most consistent offenses was that I would accidentally leave my books at school. Like, we had lockers.
Well, because she had so much after school stuff.
Well, yeah, like, because all my family, like, my parents worked. Like, I was not picked up at 3 o'clock. Like, until I had a car and I could drive myself home, like, I stayed until 5 o'clock when my parents could come get me. But, like, that's time that I would, like, do homework or whatever. Or, like, if I had finished or sports or theater, whatever I was doing. Which was fine. Like, I wasn't, like, you know, crying that I wasn't getting picked up. I made myself busy and I had friends that would hang out with me and stuff. But what I'm saying is that, like, we had lockers, and, like, after school shut down and, like, aftercare started, they would lock the main hallway at the school. Like, you couldn't get back in. And if I left, like, a science book or a history book in my locker, I wouldn't be able to go get it, and then I wouldn't be able to do my homework or start my homework, whatever it was. Because, you know, sometimes things aren't due the next day. But I would, or if I forgot my backpack, my mom would be like, you know, I'm not driving you all the way back to the school to pick up whatever it is, so blah blah blah. And like, if I would lose like TV, let's say at night, and so we would eat dinner and not silent.
Well, no, we would go back. Like, instead of, you know how some parents wouldn't go back and get the book, and like, we would go back and get the book
if we could still get in,
right?
Yeah.
But like but that was like, that was your, like, we would all, nobody, because we had family shows we would watch.
Survivor, Hell's Kitchen.
We still watch. Me and David still watch all that. But
I still like it. I just don't avidly watch it. But I like it, you know.
But yeah, it would be like the whole house would shut down. Like, nobody watched TV. Like, she understood that her
my actions affected other people.
The whole family, not just herself.
Your behavior doesn't only impact yourself, it also impacts the people around you, and I feel like that made me, like, less of a jerk as an adult. Because I'm like, oh, if I do this,
because it's not all about you. It's like, right, like, if I, you know, if I forget my book, or if I'm rude, or if I do this or that, or whatever, it's not just me. And if we got a C, we went into mourning.
Yeah, I just knew.
We just shut down.
I didn't get many.
No, but we didn't. There wasn't a punishment. It just, that was. Now we're focusing on the grade, like.
But it also, like I understand that, like, sometimes standardized grades is not, like, the best way to, like, gauge a person's success. But, like, if she, like, there were certain classes that she knew I struggled in, and there were other classes where she knew I succeeded in. So, like, if I was getting a B or a B minus or even a C in a certain class that she knew, like, I tried really, really hard. Like, she could tell when I was putting in effort and when I wasn't. And that would dictate the result. Yeah. So it's not like, you know,
it's not like,
if you get a C, you're a bad kid. Like, yeah, if you...
No, because we would do after school tutoring, whatever.
Yeah, whatever it was. But yeah, we never really had that phase of, like,
thank God.
I know it sounds exhausting when people tell me about it.
Well, I grew up with that phase. My mother and I hated each other until
really?
I was an adult. Oh my God!
I didn't know you guys, like, actively fought. I thought you guys just, like, pretended each other.
We didn't fight because she didn't hang out. Like,
she wasn't around for that. She wasn't around for the fight.
In order to fight, you have to be speaking to each other.
That's fair. Where are you going?
Getting my drink.
Oh,
so I don't have to slurp in front of the.
Yeah, no. Slurp in the corner.
I'm slurping in the corner.
Slurp in the corner. I should have brought a water up, but I'm fine.
Do you want me to get it?
Nah, I'm okay. I'll be okay. But yeah, we were also kind of like the halfway house for all of my friends growing up that, like, didn't have the best home life, or
which
just
all
like
of them.
Which was not all of them. It was a lot of them. I would, like, by the time I got my car, I would just come home with, like, carfuls of people.
Oh, we all did homework, right?
We all did homework. We had snack time.
I had a snack corner.
We were like 18 years old, and we were like, what's for snack time?
But even before I would pick up 4 of them. I would pick up you, Zakia, Derek, and Devin.
Mm-hmm.
We'd go through McDonald's and get our little treats. And then we'd go home, and I had a big dry erase board because they went to parochial school, so they had to learn Bible verses. Because
it's part of really
given the way
Continue your story.
We felt like this was the best school for her. So, given her parents, but like we would do like hangman almost. We do the blank, 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 and she would say a letter, and she'd have, that was fun.
I thought it was great.
That was fun. Like, they
I'm
were
scared.
long verses, too. They were like...
We also did, we had the big whiteboard, and we would use it for everything. It would be for spelling words. It would be for
just spelling
math.
in the bathtub.
Yeah. No, but, like, that's what I'm saying, is, like, we used that whiteboard for, like, a lot of stuff.
I know.
For, like, homework-wise.
David brought that back from his job, I think.
Oh, like, when we had it?
Yeah, from when he was a trainer.
Does David still have, like, that whiteboard?
I
don't know. It was big. It was a big whiteboard. He probably got rid of it. Because I know his office is, like, covered in stuff.
It wouldn't be in there. It's in the garage.
Okay.
I feel.
No, it was good. Although I don't really know, because, again, I went to, like, a private Christian school pretty much my whole life, so I don't know public school. I'm, like, it freaks me out. Like, there are really good public schools, but, like, I almost feel like the way that I learned things was almost, like, elementary a little bit, and I'm, like, nervous that, like, if I ever had a kid, I don't know that I'll be able to help them with, like, trigonometry.
Oh, well, the math, like the weird math. Isn't there, like, a new math? It's called something weird.
You're thinking of, like,
core?
Like, yeah.
Common core?
Common core or something.
I don't even know what that means.
I still don't know what that means. But I'm sure by the time, like, I would have a kid,
I have to say you learn with your kid. I have to say.
Well, you have to want to learn with your kid. Some people are just, like, doing it.
No, I was like, no, you got, because I'll be honest, I did not graduate high school. While we're telling truth and a lie. So I just, like, I would learn with her. Like, she had her homework, like, if I didn't know.
You got to, like, 11th grade, though?
Yeah.
You almost finished.
I mean, I tried.
I try to convince her all the time to get her GED, but now that she's not working, there's no point.
It's like, yeah.
I was trying to convince her when she was trying to, like...
Yeah.
Because, like, every job she ever had, like, they hired her because of her experience
from the last job.
Yeah, so they didn't.
And I really haven't had a lot of jobs because every job I've had, I've been there, like, 10 years, 8 years.
Yeah, she's never really gotten fired. Either the company closed or she was, like, laid off because the company was closing or moving or changing.
Yeah, I'm a lifer. I'm one of those employees.
Yeah. I mean, you've kind of turned me into that because I've been at the same job for like 9 years.
It's a good thing. I mean, unless they're treating you badly or whatever, it's a really good thing. It really is.
It's nice because you really feel like you understand the ins and outs of, like, not only your job but the organization.
Well, and you look at it from a different point of view. You're not just an employee anymore. It's like
and if they treat you right, it's worth it to stay. Especially in today's world, like, it's like jobs are it's not as easy, you know.
I know
to like get a job that's like to have a career these days is rare. I feel.
Well,
people have jobs, not like careers as much.
No, because the companies don't really care.
When people, like, move around too, like, if you can't get what you need from one place, like, you jump to another place.
And there's working from home, which was never a thing.
Oh my gosh, that's like, I don't know that I could ever go back to 5 days a week in an office. I don't know. I don't think I told you guys yet because it all happened really fast. And then everything with, like, the hospital and going back home, but at my job, like, I was going into the office 2 days a week, working from home 2 days a week, and I was working 4 10s, and then I had, like, the 5th day off because I was working 4 10s. That's still 40 hours a week, whatever. And, like, everything was going great. My whole team was doing that. It wasn't just me. Like, everybody was doing that. It was going great. But because of all of, like, the government changes and all, like, the Doge and all this stuff happening in Florida, like, basically, like, they're like, okay, like, we need to, like, you guys need to basically be in the office 3 days a week, like, effective, you know, this summer. You really need to, like, do that just so that way, you know, we have this, like, really good presence on campus and we're making sure students have what they need. Meanwhile, the students were never suffering. Like, we're appointment based. So students would make appointments with us on those 2 days that we were on campus if they needed to. But most of the students nowadays, they prefer virtual. They prefer to call you on the phone or send you they like email. They like the Teams meetings where, like, you're FaceTiming each other, basically.
You still see the face, but you're home.
Well, and you can share your screen, and they can see it, and it's actually, like, it was working really, really well, and it's good because, like, sometimes, you know, parking on campus and figuring out how to get to places.
And gas and lunch and
clothing. Traffic. Yeah, it's a lot. And
you know, it's like getting a raise to work from home because you're not spending all that
money. It's
money.
Definitely a non-monetary benefit for sure. But, like, and again, I'm just blessed that we're still allowed to keep, like the 4-10s work schedule.
Yeah,
I just
that's
have to
the
go
big
onto
deal.
campus an extra day, and I had to tell my team about that this week, and it was like,
Sad.
it's just like,
part of
okay,
why it's
everyone,
good.
basically, I feel like the consensus was like, okay, but like, I really don't know how I feel about more than that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like everyone's like, this is don't
everyone
ask
else is like, please let this be it, because, and myself included, like, I've gotten so accustomed to working from home and like doing my job very well, building my own schedule.
But you can do a load of laundry on your, and then
It's just like the
you
mental
get
health of like
more-
having my cats at my feet and going downstairs and making myself a coffee in my own
and
house
having
and like
a healthy
being home
lunch
when
in your
you're-
fridge, and
yeah,
not,
like using my
fast
oven
food.
to make lunch. Like
It's a big deal.
it's a huge deal. And again, I liked the hybrid schedule, which technically I still have, but like I like that, like, there are some days where I do come into the office and I do get to see people and have conversations and meetings and like see people. I'm not like a shut-in, you know what I mean?
No,
but
that's
then,
me.
right? No, you come here, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go and you see people, you do your schmoozing, and then you go back home and like you do like your projects or the things where you
break
need less.
off
I feel less distracted at home. When I'm in the office, everybody's visiting, everyone has a question, everyone's whatever.
You
And
get more done at home, and plus, I hate to say it, but most people who work from home work longer than their regular hours. David does.
I totally do.
David,
Because you're in the zone and you're just like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm already doing it.
David works from home, and he
Fully.
full-time job. He works for Life Alert, by the way. If anyone ever has any questions or needs anything to do with Life Alert, reach out to Ashley.
I can, if you want, I can put his number in the description.
I
box.
mean, yeah, it's a good
it has to be Florida though.
No.
No. Oh, he can help anyone.
Anywhere in the United States.
Okay, well that's good to.
Alaska,
I have
Hawaii included.
Okay, so because I have like international people.
Yeah,
that
no.
watch.
The only thing is not like internet, like way internet, like has to be in the United States.
Would it be like Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
I believe.
We'll ask.
Yeah.
We'll ask.
I know it's like not just continental. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
just the 50 states. For
Yeah.
sure. And then maybe.
But
Puerto Rico.
when we moved, there was an office here, and he was going to transfer, but it was under a different management, so they wanted to keep him under the Fort Lauderdale office, so they let him work from home so he could be under their numbers, not the numbers of the guy here. And then COVID happened, where everyone started working from home. So
Yeah.
he was doing it like way before that,
But like it's great because like she's at home with him every day.
yeah.
Brings him home cooked lunch, snacks. They do stretches like because he's
We
sitting
work
all
out.
day.
We work out in the middle of the day.
So
we
he
do
gets his
planks,
breaks.
and we do exercises, and
Yeah, so it's like he's not like again strapped to a desk because I know some people who work from home can get stuck in that.
he would if I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Because like
You push
today,
him to
I'm
do
not
it.
there, and he's probably not leaving. Like when I get home,
he's not gonna be like I did stretches today.
no. But when I get home, I make
Beat him up.
I do.
But yeah, like it's just I really do enjoy working from home, and I like the peace that it brings my mind. Because your job can be stressful, and so it's nice to be in an environment that's just more calming. And like I'm in like I can work in comfy like a t-shirt, and it might be a school t-shirt, but still like I'm just more relaxed. I'm more relaxed and chill. And, like, I can hop from meeting to meeting, like, instantaneously, from Teams meeting to Teams meeting. Like, if you're in person, it's like you gotta run over here, then you gotta meet someone across campus, and you have to run, and then you're late for your next meeting, and then you don't eat lunch because you're stressed and running in circles. Like, it's just different. I don't know, it's just different. It's not your environment. And so when they told us they had to go back, like, 3 days in, I was like, okay.
But it wasn't
I
the
need to
school,
take
it was the government.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
school had to
school
because the government
reports
mandated.
to the government. And
Well,
so
they
it's
won't
like,
pay them. They probably said, if you don't do this, we're not going to pay you.
Well, they didn't say it like that, but
Because
they
it's
just
a state school.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing is like
It's not a private college.
I really do love my job, and I have no reason to leave my job.
Your job's amazing.
It's amazing, and it affords me the life that I have, and so I'm just not looking to quit my job. But man, I would really, really struggle if they were like 5 days a week back on campus, full 9.
We're moving to Georgia.
No. I would struggle.
That job is keeping us in Florida.
And that, that and the fact that, like, with my student loans.
Right, well, that's true. You could work in another state.
Correct.
But right
It has to be a state school, though.
Yeah, it can't be private school.
Can't be a private school or, like, a for-profit school. But, yeah, it's just, once my student loans are paid off, like, maybe I'll reevaluate what I want to do. But it's not because I don't love my job. Like, I love my job and I love the people I work with and the team that I've built. My new girl is kicking butt. She's doing so good. And, like, I felt so bad because when I had to leave for the hospital, so, like, Sunday morning, we got the call that Eric's stepdad was, like, having the heart attack. But then they were like, well, it was just a mild heart attack. And he was, like, still up and talking. But then, like, we went to lunch with some friends. And then, like, at the end of lunch, what?
I have to catch up about your lunch. I forgot to ask.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that. But, like, so after lunch, Eric was like, oh, I have to step outside. My brother's calling me. He stepped outside and he came back. He's like, we have to get in the car right now. It got worse. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we jumped in the car and I was like, I was already working remote on Monday, but obviously, like, once we found out how bad it really was, I was like, there's just no way. So I got on the phone Monday morning, like early, and I texted my boss that night on Sunday, like, hey, this is what's happening.
He's amazing.
He's so good. He was like, whatever you need, we're praying for you. Like, just,
he's like a family man.
Totally. Well, and he just went through it. Like, I don't know if it was, I don't think it was a heart attack, but his wife just lost her mother and father. They were older, but still, like, I don't know if they were sick or if it was just timing, but, like, it just sucks. Like, losing the people that are closest to you just absolutely bites. And so he obviously was, like, extremely, like, whatever you need, we've got you. Don't come to meetings. Because I said to him, I was like, I'm going to be sitting in a hospital. Like, if you need me to hop on a call. Yeah. He's like, don't even think about it. Like, we've got you. Just tell me what you have coming up so I can make sure we know what's going on and we'll figure it out. And I was like, thank you so much. And so, like, my team and my boss and, like, everyone around me are very flexible and accommodating to life. So it's...
Well, and at your level, too, like, of what you do for a living, like, the level of your job, like, you're not micromanaged anymore. They're not... It's
I
not
honestly
you're on
never
salary,
was.
But that's true.
But that's just because of the people I work for. Like, there are people that have very similar jobs to me that are, like, hate their life.
Yeah, like,
because they feel like they're getting breathed down their neck.
Yeah, like, there's no punching in, there's no...
No. But again, it's very easy to tell if someone in my position is not doing the work.
Well, because there's one person doing the job, and if it's...
Well, I have a team, but I'm just saying, like, there would be a consensus of this isn't working if it wasn't working, and so I think I've earned... Good job. Well, you want to shake it this way. Do it again, but, like, that way. And then, like, tilt it so, like, it kind of... Nope. So it falls down this way. Tilt it. Yeah. Gentle. Like this. Like, you go like this. Ooh, well, that's gone forever. It's fine. I vacuum, like, after every video because I do that a lot. There you go. Exactly. Let me see. I just want to see how you're doing.
Check me. See if you have to straighten me.
Oh, my God.
Don't lie if you have to straighten
No, I'm going to straighten you, but, like, it's like, literally, like, it's your first time.
But is it a lot of straightening?
I mean, you just have to cover the white dots, that's all. But it's really, it's not even that, too. Sometimes with the glue, it can move a little. So, like, you're literally doing such a good job. I'm just kind of scooching.
Look how much further along she is.
Well, it's
well, you do it blind.
It's like autopilot for me at this point. And honestly, like, single placing is like zen. Because I'm used to, like, multi-placing.
To me, single place, I get it now. Like, in your mind, you want to multi-place, but honestly, if it doesn't work out good and every time you do it, you have to fix it, it's like, you could have been done already.
Yeah, and in a different type, if you like this and you ever want to tackle, not like a big one, but like a little bit bigger.
A big one would take me, I'd be 85.
But sometimes people like that.
I mean.
Sometimes people will single place an entire canvas that's, like, huge. Because to them, it's about the process.
Yeah, it's not
they
even
don't care about the finish, you know what I mean? But, like, if you ever picked one that you were like, oh, I want this to hang somewhere, and you're like, it'll take me 87 years, but, like, I don't care. Oh, wait, hold on, show them. This is Mom's. How she's doing.
Did you ever show them a picture of the one you made me that I put over the kitchen?
Yeah, they've seen, that was
Did they saw it hung up, though?
I don't remember. It was a very long time ago, but yeah, like, I think that was, like, maybe the third canvas I ever even did. It was The Meeting by Bailey J from Diamond Art Club, and I did it for her and David.
It is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
You go night-night.
I go night-night. No, I have to film one more thing today. It's so, like I said, it's currently Wednesday, May 7th. And so you guys are seeing this on Mother's Day, obviously, but once Mom goes home, I'll probably film an unboxing for Friday, and then I'll be done. Because, like, I don't know what's going to happen this weekend with everything going on. I mean, again, the plan is, like, Mother's Day is going to be normal, but, like,
But it's either that or it's something completely different.
if we get super bad news,
we might all be going down.
Right.
I don't want to talk about it.
We're not talking about that. It's not going to
nope,
happen.
Nope. No.
But yeah, so we're just moving ahead as if everything is fine. And yeah, so we're just gonna plan for Mother's Day to be normal. So, but I just wanted to film everything today, just so there's no stress going into the weekend.
Either way, we are going out. So
Right.
Like,
but this video will go up Sunday, and then actually I just thought of that. So because we're going out, oh no, but I'm not picking you up until like 4:00 on Sunday.
Yeah.
So Eric and I will probably film that morning and then come get you.
Okay.
Because that video won't go up until Wednesday next week.
Oh yeah, the one with Eric.
Yeah, I always get so confused when because I don't film super far ahead, but I usually film like a couple of days ahead. So then I'm like, wait, I'm filming on this day, but it's actually going up on this day.
Yeah, you gotta remember this.
Yeah, I have to remember. That's why I have like a little Word document where I just keep all my schedule, so I don't forget what I'm doing. But yeah. So Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Do you have like a favorite Mother's Day that we've had?
Oh my god.
I feel bad. I feel
They're all fun.
I feel like you're such an easy person to please that it's usually always some combination of like
the same
pool, pizza,
flowers. Well, no, last year we went to Lowe's and we bought all the flowers.
You redid your garden.
I redid my garden.
I forgot. Wow, that feels like not a year ago.
I know.
But it was.
And everything's dead, so now I'm redoing. Well, I mean,
it's so hot.
Listen, we don't live in South Florida anymore, but when plants say full sun, they don't mean Florida.
They don't mean
Florida full sun. They don't. So you have to kiss a few frogs.
There's a woman in my neighborhood who, like, you know when you come in, you turn to the left and like that first house.
Oh yeah, she does her place good.
Dude, like it's like Jumanji. They keep their house so flowery and pretty all the time. And granted, the lady is out there all the time.
Yeah, well that's the thing.
She tends to her plants, but it's so pretty and it's like even like when it gets cold, she'll cover them for frost. Like she's serious about it. But like I've always envied that. And then my friend Sam, who lives in Georgia, she also loves to like grow things and does like planting and stuff. She has these gorgeous hydrangeas.
I love hydrangeas.
Me too. They're like one of my favorite flowers. And like, I know it's a flower, but like, is it a bush? Is it a hydrangea bush or is it a hydrangea flower?
It's a bush with the flowers on it.
Whatever. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
And she has what color? Blue? This color?
The blue pinks, but she's like a scientist. She like throws copper pennies.
Oh, you change it.
So they can change it. I'm like, you're so cool.
Hey, I added coffee grounds to my plants yesterday.
Did it do something?
It's supposed to. I have
She had mentioned that, but I don't think she ever did it. I know she's done it with the pennies.
We have milkweed because we do butterflies and hummingbirds and stuff. And I bought milkweed, and I had we call it bougie milkweed. There's two kinds of milkweed. There's like expensive milkweed and like local milkweed. So the expensive milkweed is like $40 a plant, and I bought it last year, and I planted it in the ground.
Did it come back?
It is taller than my house.
Is it pretty?
It's got flowers on it.
Aww.
It's on the side of the house, and it feeds, the butterflies lay their egg, the whole thing. So, but I went out there to water it the other day, and it had bugs on it, like
not happy bugs.
Like bad bugs on it. And I was
like,
bad bugs. So I was like, what do I do? So I Googled it because that's the answer to everything. And it said they don't like the water. So if you like hose them, the bugs, so
if you waterboard them,
if you waterboard them, it makes them inhospitable, and they won't.
No wonder.
And then they said the other thing was coffee grounds. So last night I waterboarded them, and then I
get flagged.
I know. And then I took coffee grounds and put it at like the base. So I'll let you know if it works.
What's a bad bug?
They're aphids. They eat the leaves and kill the plant.
But what is it?
It's like
ants? Is it like a moth?
No, it's like a.
Like what does it look like? Is it cockroachy?
Like a baby cricket, but it's like black and...
Don't waterboard the crickets.
But they're not crickets.
Oh.
They kill the plant.
Okay.
They take it down.
Okay. Can you put up like a fake one and they eat the fake one and then you have a real one? No?
No, but what they say is the two ways, there's 3 ways to get rid of it. Waterboard them to the coffee grounds, or hack the whole plant down.
Or kill everything.
Kill the plant. Now, to be fair, if I were to hack this plant down, it would come back completely. But I don't want.
Isn't that like healthy for some plants?
Yeah,
to like cut them back?
And I probably. Well, I'm propagating it now, so every once in a while I'm cutting like a piece off and
putting it in water,
redoing it, and it's coming back.
I want to see my orchids rebloom on the tree. We've strapped. How many orchids have we strapped?
There's got to be 3 on there at least.
If not 4. Yeah. So every year my mom gets me an orchid for something. Usually it's my birthday or something. And so whenever the orchid starts to lose all of its flowers, I'll take it into my backyard. We have like a giant oak tree, and I've been using the Velcro flower tape to Velcro the orchids basically to the base
roots,
of the tree.
Yeah.
And then like through the summer, because my birthday's in March, at the end of March. So then right after my birthday, it starts rainy season.
Yeah.
So they get
We're waiting for that now.
Right. It's rained a couple times, but not a lot. It's like 97 degrees. It's so bad. But yeah, so like we tied a bunch to the oak tree, and then rainy season will start, and they'll all get like water and sunshine, and they're outside, because like orchids are not actually as delicate as people think they are.
No,
they can actually take kind of a beating, and so we just strap them to the tree, and every year they rebloom. I don't really know when they rebloom. It's like the summer, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, so I have 10 orchids in my lanai right now.
Okay.
And 2 of them, I started water propagating. I was afraid to do it, but I did it, and I'm never turning back. Because I'm a neglectful gardener. Like I'm a lazy everything. Like I love this, but I'll get tired of it and be like I get tired.
I think you like it because we're doing it together. I don't see you doing this alone.
I would never. Doing this alone to me is like some kind of torture. But it's fun doing it with you. Like it's weird. I'm weird. Listen, I know. It's not a secret. But yeah, so one of the ones I propagated in water last year is blooming, which is exciting because I didn't know if it was going to work. So basically, when you buy them, you know how they have all the stuff. You take them out of all that stuff, take all the stuff off the roots.
You like crumble it, right?
Right, you get rid of it all, clean the roots out, trim it, whatever, and then you just put it in a jar of water with like 1 or 2 of the roots in the water, and you don't even have to change the water, like every 6 months. Like it doesn't get weird or anything.
That's cool.
They like it, and they just live. So it's really, like water propagating. It's really pretty too, because it's all like glass jars with water with like, it's cool. But so one of those came back, and then 2 of mine that I left still in the bark came back. So 3 of mine have come back.
That's pretty cool.
The moral of the story.
Yeah, I haven't this year. I don't know
So
that
far.
I've noticed them. My orchids come back, but like I know we've seen it happen before.
Yes.
Where they've come back and been blooming and pretty. I just want the roots to attach to the trunk of the tree, so that way, like the tape is no longer needed. But the problem is, every year you give me a new one, so every year we just keep taping them. But maybe this next time we can check, because like I have the one downstairs for my birthday that's still alive.
Yeah.
So maybe like when we go to attach that one later this year when it dies, we can start untaping the old ones and see who's stuck.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because then we don't have to do it.
Fuse.
That's what I want. Basically my goal is like when I'm like 1,000,000 years old at this house, I want the entire base of that tree to be orchids.
And fused without,
Correct. Like I just want I don't want to have like, I just want orchids to bloom on the total bottom of my oak tree. And I think wouldn't that look so pretty when they're fully going?
Yes.
And they're all different colors, or do they all come back white? Is like their base
the only
white?
ones that if you get the ones that are like dyed.
Well, you're the one who gets them.
When they're like bright blue,
yeah,
that's fake. They come back white.
Okay.
But the ones that are purple and pink and
striped, the one I have downstairs is pink.
Then that's pink. It won't.
Because I think it would be really cool if they were like all different colors. You know, when they come back. I don't want them all to be like white.
Mine are all 3 pink, but they're each a different shade of pink, which is really cool. One of it's like baby pink, like fuchsia.
Can you like cross-pollinate them to make like a swirl?
I bet you could. I don't know how. But
in science class, I remember one time they did this thing with carnations where they took the stem and they cut the stem like up the middle, and they put one leg in one water bowl and one leg in another, and they put food coloring.
Yeah.
And then the carnation sucked up the water, and the petals became both colors, and it was really cool.
That is cool.
We should do that as like a little science experiment.
Anything with plants on it.
You know, I want to do that with the twins.
Yeah, that's
I thought they would. Well, as long as like Ryan doesn't touch it,
or Aiden doesn't eat it.
Yeah, those are my only fears. But I think they would think it's cool. At least Ryan would. But yeah, how are you doing with your project over there?
How are we looking?
Let me see. We're looking good. Your placement's getting better.
I'm slowing down.
Yeah, well, we're almost done. This video is already super long. Usually my Sunday videos are not this long, but it's a Mother's Day special.
Mother's Day special.
Mother's Day special. So let's just pull. I'm just pulling. Like,
no,
and you can do this too. Have you been doing this? Because
no,
it looks
I'm
like.
letting you do it.
Oh. You can do it. You just gotta kind of like pull it.
Yeah, you just push it over, like.
Yeah, just cover the little white parts. Once I finish with my blue, we can wrap up. I promise.
We gotta take a picture.
This is mine so far.
I am so excited. It's so cute.
I can't wait to see it with like the light.
Look, and it's little. Like, it's gonna be cute.
Oh, we're doing the roof.
Oh.
I never knew we were doing the roof.
I didn't know we were doing the roof.
We're doing the roof.
The roof. The roof.
The roof is a cutie. I love it. Oh my
David
gosh.
will be the next special guest.
Yeah, so we're thinking for Father's Day, David wants to try it. And
but you gotta get him something spacey.
Well, I have to get his approval first because I think they're weird, but he might like them. The Diamond Art Club Sparkle Pals. I don't know. The Star Wars Sparkle Pals look a little weird to me, but this was aggressive what you just did.
I'm aggressive.
I think David might. Well, Mom thinks David might like the Star Wars Sparkle Pals, but I'm gonna let him do it. So it's gonna feel just like this. It's the same like wood type thing, but they're obviously weird shaped and smaller. Not the drills are smaller, but this.
Yeah, because you're putting together like a
little person. But there's also less. There's less assembly.
Are there any more? Hold on. Why did I just touch that?
What'd you do?
I pressed the sticker. Do you have any more small spacey ones?
No. The Star Wars ones would be the ticket.
Can you do the entire Millennium Falcon Diamond Art painting before his birthday?
I don't have that.
Which one did you buy?
Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
The Enterprise.
Oh yeah. Whatever, that one.
But what if we just did that instead of the Sparkle Pals? Like, because I'll finish it for him.
Obviously in 1 day.
Look,
if I've done this in 2 hours.
That's pretty impressive for your first time ever. I made you put like 3 drills down on that one painting. That was But like,
I don't feel like that was real though.
This is your first. Real this is real. No, you're doing.
I'm doing.
You're doing it.
I'm actually.
You can say that you contributed.
I like it
to the situation.
Only with you. But I like it. No, because I won't do this at home. I'll be feeding my squirrels right now.
Right.
With you, it's this.
I'm going to get one more tray so you can keep going on the blue, but I'm just going to do...
You're going to go to the 3s?
Yep. If I could... Hold on, I'm blocking myself.
From what? From life?
No, from getting another tray. I'm still going to use a Diamond Art Club tray, but do you see how this one's bigger?
Yes.
Like, this is like a bigger one. It's just what I had handy. I have the small ones too, but I'll keep this with you so we remember that this is the number 2. And then I'm going to just quickly do number 3, and then we will wrap this up. But yeah, other than just like going to the pool and stuff, any other Mother's Day things that you liked to do?
I'm trying to think of like all the things. Well, okay, so honestly, as a mother, graduations are always on Mother's Day.
That's true.
So, you graduating from grad school, you graduating from college, you graduating from high school.
But that was like me stuff.
But it's, as a mother though, that's like, what's Mother's... I don't understand. Okay, I hope I don't insult anybody here. Please forgive me if I do, but I'll never understand the mothers that like when you say, what do you want to do on Mother's Day? And they want to be like, I want to be alone. Like they don't want to be with the kids. Like they want that day to be like a day of like, I get you want the day to be about you. Like I fully understand that. But like to me, it's like Mother's Day is like celebrating, like, I don't know.
It's like for Mother's Day, I want to pretend I'm not a mother.
Right, like it's just weird to me. Like
it's a little weird.
Like pick your anniversary, your birthday. Like there's a million other holidays that could be like
Kid
not
free.
with your right.
Yeah.
So it's like weird that on the day where you're honoring yourself to be a mother, you're like, I don't want to be around my kid.
Maybe you feel that way because it was just me.
Probably.
Because, like, I could imagine a mom of, like, multiples could be like, maybe I want a break. Wait, did you ever want more than one kid? For real?
Oh, wait, did I stutter? Oh. Well, no, because I had you, and I, left your dad at 10, you were 10 months old.
Right.
And I didn't meet David till you were 3.
Right.
Turning 4.
Right.
And I didn't want I didn't want a gap that big to begin with. I didn't want a kid in a senior and a junior. You didn't want, like, if I was going to have 2 kids, it would be like a year apart, 2 years apart max.
Gotcha.
So there, you
didn't want to, like, get out of diapers and go back into them.
No. Listen, I am 59 and I am living my life. I mean, I'm with you. You're my best friend. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I would not, yes, if I, if God makes me a grandma, I will be all in. But, like,
well, that's different. That's like a different relationship.
Oh, well,
you know what I mean? Like, that's like not the same.
It's not full-time.
I also, and it's probably heavily influenced by how I was raised and my experience, but, like, I also would only prefer to have one child, mostly because it's like, I like the idea of not having to share your attention or love or emotions with anyone else. Like, I was a jealous baby.
Well, but you know what, to be fair though, it's because I was like the mother of all. Yeah. So if it was just like, if that wasn't a thing in our life, like that there was all these other kids that, like, I had to, like, help take care of, whatever. Yeah. You wouldn't have had anything to be jealous of. But you
didn't do anything wrong. Like, it's not like you gave anyone more attention than me. I was just an only child, and, like, you
were like, because
I was like, that's my mom.
Yeah. Well, they, like, liked me, so it would be like, you'd be like, that's my mom. Like,
yeah, right.
Get off my mom.
I was like, you can share her from till 6 p.m. and then you must leave.
Get out.
This is my mom.
So I thought it was Ikea.
No, it was good. It was good. I just think, like, in general, when, like, Eric, my husband, he has 2 siblings on both sides. So, like, he has 2 siblings on his dad's side, 2 siblings on his mom's side, and he's the only one, like, in between.
Oh, that's hard.
And so he, like, it's just like, I don't know. Personality wise, like, you're always just gonna have someone that you bond with, and I don't know, like, I just feel like if you had another one, I'd be like, well, that's the weird one, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, that's the extra baby. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like
well, especially if it is by 2 different fathers, because if I did have a second one, it would have been by David.
Right.
So it would have been like a completely another human with a different mix of, like, DNA and
I don't know. And again, like, I think I was definitely meant to be an only child because, like, I just, like, was.
We are breaking generational curses, and we can only do it one female at a damn time. Listen, we have a lot of
healing to do. But yeah, but, like, even with me, like, I just like the idea of pouring all of my energy, my finances, my plans, my thoughts, like, obviously if I had a second child, like, I would love that child and I would figure it out.
But you're not going to try.
But I'm not. Yeah, definitely not on purpose. Because I just would rather give everything to one.
Yeah.
And I'm, as an only child, and I know every only child has different experiences. I was never, like, lonely. I know, like, some people are like, but wouldn't you be lonely and don't you want a built-in best friend? I was like, no. I mean, well, that. But
until you had,
I also was a very social kid. Like, I made a lot of friends,
well,
and they were like my family.
And when you're an only kid, you're surrounded by adults a lot, so you're a little bit more mature. So, like, it's not the same. We sent her to SeaWorld camp, and, like, by herself. Like, I drove her to Orlando and, like, dropped her off outside SeaWorld.
It's like 17.
By herself. Like.
I mean, you came in.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like, it wasn't like you and another, like, went to camp with another
I didn't know anybody else. Like, no. I went in fully blind.
You went in blind. Yeah.
But that's just my personality. Like, I know a lot of kids these days are, like, have a lot of social anxiety and stuff. And
it's sad, because I feel like it's not, I don't want to say it's not real, because of course it's real. But I feel like
fear of
it's
rejection.
Created by society. It's not like it's not like all of a sudden everyone has anxiety. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's I think people are less equipped to handle it, to cope. The coping mechanisms are not being utilized anymore to their fullest ability, I think. And, like, I think back in the day, if something was hard, you just acknowledge, like, this is hard and I might fail at it, but I'm going to try anyway.
And that would be okay.
And that's okay if you fail, but now, like, people are so scared of the failure, they don't even try.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, asking a girl out, or, like, trying out for a soccer team, or
a play.
Yeah, like, people are so horrified of putting themselves out there and, like, being rejected in any way that they, like, avoid it altogether. Which, again, like, that's not, like, it's unfortunate, like, it's sad, but that's, I think, such a crucial part of growing up, is, like, having parents that teach you, like, you know, if you fail, you've learned something. You've still learned something.
Yeah,
like,
it's
okay
not
a
to
waste
fail,
to fail.
Teach not to quit, you know. That was our big thing. Is we signed her up for anything she wanted. She wanted gymnastics, she got it. She wanted horseback riding, you know, because her grades were good and she was a good girl. So it wasn't, you know, she got.
I just wanted to try stuff. Like, I always wanted to.
We were like, whatever you want, but you can't quit in the middle. You can quit after one season of it.
You have to try. Yeah, you have
to. But you can't let your team down. Like, if you start doing something and you're on a team, or you're learning something and you're with the person and there's a show at the end or whatever, like, you have to do it to that. But then if you don't like it, you don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it again.
You don't have to marry it. You just have to complete what you started.
Exactly. Yeah. Finish to your commitments, and then.
It was good because it let you figure out what you liked. You know, like, you did all different things, and then you found soccer. You know, it could have been horseback riding. It could have been gymnastics. Who knows?
Could have been whatever.
Any of the things that we dipped our.
Aren't you glad it wasn't gymnastics, though? Oh my god, that's so expensive.
I could have been like that gymnastics.
Mom, yeah. Granted, I don't think my body was meant to flip upside.
I was gonna say, you came out of me.
My favorite part of gymnastics was going on those super long trampolines, and, like, you would have to, like, jump and do a pose and jump and do a pose.
Yeah, where it's like run like the
and then you'd flip into the foam pit. That was my favorite part. I never did gymnastics, like, serious. I did it, like.
Well, it was a fun thing to do. Yeah,
they weren't, like, training me for the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like, it was like balance.
Picked it up. Yeah, everything, like soccer. She could have been.
Soccer.
Anything she showed interest in, we threw her in, and we saw how she liked it and how she did, and if she hated it or loved it or.
Soccer was really fun for me, and I even played intramurals in college, but then I didn't. I have a friend now who plays soccer and actually played as an adult, like, on just like a city pickup team for a while when he was in Colorado. And when he came here, he wanted to keep playing. He hasn't found a team to play with yet. Not that he wouldn't, but he just hasn't. But sometimes on the weekends, I'll go out and kick the ball with him, and it's nice to do that.
Yeah, well, it brings it, like, back.
It totally does. I do miss, like, competitive play. That it's just, like, I'm a competitive person, and so that is fun for me. But I just, unfortunately, like, as you get older, you really just got to pick what you like to do. You can't do everything.
No.
Like, you can't be everywhere and do everything, and so you really do have to, like, decide how you're going to spend your time,
But you know what? As you get older, you change your identity several times.
Oh god,
you know
that's terrifying.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Oh, it's scary.
I'm not the same person I was in South.
I don't necessarily want to be the same person, but, like, the idea of, like, reinventing yourself, like.
Well, you're not really doing it on like purposefully. It's just, you know. Like, I was just into, like, I wasn't into gardening back at the old house. I wasn't into.
I mean, you had a bougainvillea that was the size of the house.
I mean, that's true.
When her and David got married, that's what that was, right? Yeah, they got married, and I was, like, 11 years old, and they had bougainvillea at the place they got married.
Brought them.
So they snipped a piece of the wedding bougainvillea and planted it on the side of the house that I grew up in. And it was, like, it overgrew the entire side of the house and even, like, came up over the roof a little bit.
So pretty.
It was really pretty, and it was, like, fuchsia pink. It was, like, you could see our house from, like, the satellites.
It was so pretty. And then I brought some of it with me. I propagated it at this house. Mm-hmm. And it lived for quite a while.
Oops.
But then it died.
But
the one that the house came with is a fuchsia one anyway.
Oh,
the one in the corner.
So that wasn't the one, but it's.
No, we had the one though. It just never.
It never took.
It gave me a flower.
It's
not like
it didn't regrow into its original strength.
Because I didn't put it in the ground because we were renting, so I didn't want to.
Yeah, but you could have let it grow and then clipped another piece.
I know.
Whatever.
That was in the beginning. Now I have 3 dead cats in the ground. I don't care that I'm renting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Listen, they had to have their.
I heard a thing where if you bury people in the yard, you can claim it as a something site, and they can't kick you out.
On that note, it's been a lovely.
Happy Mother's
Happy Indian burial ground. This is what I did so far.
Wait,
Look how pretty.
Hey, mess the piano, and you're gonna shut. You're so far ahead of me.
What do you mean? You're doing so good. Let me check.
Fix that one piece of glue that I was just working on.
I don't know where you
It
were.
was, I don't know.
This is my mom's. I think she did a really good
really
job.
love how it looks.
Right? Like once you cover here, like look at the finished product and then just like be excited for where the project is going.
I can't believe you finished it. I feel like
You were it's hard to talk and diamond paint at the same
especially
time.
when you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so see how it.
Yeah, but you don't build it now because then
I'm
you're gonna
just
struggle. It's a roof. Yeah.
to see how big it's gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna be little.
I love that.
Isn't it cute? It's gonna be just big enough to fit the candle inside.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah, you did it. Well, it's yours, but we'll keep working on this together. But thank you guys so much for joining us for this Mother's Day special.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I did. I really did. I'm enjoying it. I will never do it alone, but I will do it with you whenever I like it.
You like it enough to do it while we're hanging out.
Yeah, because you're doing it, so now I can do it too.
Yeah.
Let's
See,
like
even my
little-
placement wasn't perfect. I know. It happens. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us for this Mother's Day special. I hope that you're spending today with someone special. Doesn't even have to be a blood-related mother. It could be anybody.
Well, listen, Mother's Day can be very, not every Mother's Day is a happy day. But one thing is we all have a mother. And if it wasn't for that woman, we would
Whoever
not
she
be
is.
we would not be alive.
Yep.
And for that we owe that person everything, even if
At least a thank you.
yes,
Just a hats off to you for
keeping me.
keeping me, giving birth. But anyways, have a really great rest of your day, guys. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.